Very cool. Ugh. Is the save salvageable? It's a salvageable save, don't you worry, don't you worry. It's a salvageable save. Every save is salvageable if you're willing to suffer extreme mental breakdowns. Hey. Every save is salvageable if you hate yourself. Wait. Yeah. Look, I made friends with these boys. Look at this. Look, they gave me look, they gave me this. I made friends. Look at these boys. Look at these boys. I made friends. The ship machine spirit has acquired its own cultists. Isn't that great? I've started a second religion on my ship. It's gonna be great. Oh baby, we got this shit. This shit's great. You know? We're committing like proper heresies. Why is she so thick? Bro, I know she got a dumpy, but like, why has she got more health than Abelard? Hello? Wait, since when? Bro, why is she so thick? I just need to question why is she so thick? What did I do? Why is she so hench? Bro, she's like an actual beefcake. Bro's been working out, Jesus. We're suffering at like brilliant levels. Oh my god, I have so much stuff I need to get rid of. Jesus, man, I have so much garbage. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Like, good god, I have so much trash in my inventory. What am I supposed to do with all this? I can't even like put it in the vault, man. Like my vaults are full. I have so much trash, man. Oh my god. Set of the cargo. Oh my god. I got some new grenades, by the way. Does equipment give extra stats? Like kind of. So you see like this one gives, you know, it's like the stuff's the same. Like the better tier stuff would be like 45% armor versus like 15, 20, 30% armor, blah 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 blah. And then like your dodge penalty is like you can have one, you can have slightly better, you can have slightly worse. And then it has like the passives on how likely you are to dodge. And then it has like the bit at the bottom, which is like that one gives you like the So do the stats give it the dumpy? No, she's got like really shit gear on. She's got like genuinely really trash gear on. So it's like dodges or parries, they get momentum. This one's terrible. This is like awful. This doesn't even have anything in this slot. This gives her extra attack advantage. This one just cleanses her every turn. This one stops her from getting CC'd. I don't know. I genuinely like, so right, I'm not like sure. Is the thing. I genuinely have like no idea. Why did she have that? Why did she have that? I must have picked up like an ability that I didn't, you know. I must have picked something up that I wasn't like sure about. Cause she just, oh, so, alright, chat. Listen. I have apologies to make. I did like 2 and a bit missions off stream. One was interesting because it was a guy with like the most amount of health I have seen in the game thus far, and it was some dude sitting in a chair that had 2,000 health, and was immune to basically everything I could throw at him. He took like 30 damage a shot, like buffed from Yurele, and then I had to like look into his like resistances, and he was resistant to everything but Melter. And then when I shot him with my 2 Melter guns that I had, it didn't do any damage. So I don't know what I did, but I did something and eventually killed him, and it gave me this. It gave me this. So this is kind of interesting because it cannot be unequipped, and it has a shit ton of stats associated with it. So you get 25 flat stats across 4 things, and then it, like, does that belong the John Halo? It's kind of honestly ridiculous. So it makes you use agility instead of intelligence. So it's gonna go on like Abelard most likely, because his agility is really high. Toughness instead of willpower, and strength instead of will. So it force flips all of the stats that he pretty much uses and dumps the things that he doesn't. It gives you immunity to injuries and traumas. I just cannot stress that one enough, because that one is obscene. He literally will never, ever, ever get properly debuffed ever again. And he gets toughness bonus divided by 2, fresh wounds, like extra health per turn. And whenever they kill an enemy, any damage they deal is increased by 1%. Every kill is 1%. And it's dumping stats that he doesn't use. So the thing is like, I don't know who to use this. I think this can only go on the main character, I believe, is the problem. I wanted to put it on, and then I found out you can't put it on anyone but the main character, is the problem. So it's quite frustrating. I really wanted it on Abelard. Like, really desperately I wanted it on Abelard. However, it's a fancy... It can only go on me, which is very annoying. Abelard's the main character. This is also true. So I have this one. So I could take this one off and slap this one on, because I don't really need it. And this one is obscene. So it's got... I was saving this to do live with you. So the actual like area itself wasn't like super crazy. It was just some like mansion hall with like 15 servitors in it, and then this guy that was sitting on a chair that like, yeah, it wasn't like anything crazy. So this one's going on my main character now. The ingenious creation of an unknown craftsman shimmers, hypnotizing you with its faintly glowing patterns. The trinket is so captivating you cannot take your eyes off it. When you try to shift into your other hand, you notice that it can barely separate from your skin. There are thousands of flying flagella stretching between the surface and your palm. You tear the device off with effort and see countless tiny droplets of scarlet left behind. A Halo device, A cursed xenocreation that twists the mind and soon the body of its master. An item subject to the Inquisition's general decree of total annihilation. In this matter, my authority exceeds your privilege, Lord Captain. Damn, did he say no? Too bad. It's stuck to me now. It's stuck to me now. Too bad, buddy. Did it right in front of Heinrichs, too. Did it right in front of Heinrichs as well. What are you got to say about this one, man?
To what do I owe this visit?
Cool. Well, I need to start giving some fancy gear upgrades, because I picked up some stuff from the shops, didn't we? So I have to now like start figuring out. I don't want this cape, by the way. This cape is genuinely like not great. Because it's like, it's a cool looking cape, and it's obviously like the Von Valancius one. But it's literally like, what am I supposed to do with it? So I need a new, yeah. I need a new one of these bad boys. I need a cool new helmet, chat. I need a fancy helmet. I need to find something that's like really good for him, but I don't think I have. No. I got one I'm not using. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hand grab, yeah. Yeah, dude. It's called the Hades helm. That's kind of cool. When does Hades 2 come out? Speaking of Hades. Speaking of Hades, when did that shit come out? I really, like, my vault is full of, like, trash lore stuff, and I don't know what to do with it. So, yeah. Prefer the liquid slime helm. That sounds kind of like slime-rotic. This was interesting. If only, if only. The bargains the well, in this effect, the wearer counts as being full cover against all ranged attacks. The effect is lost when the wearer is hit by a ranged attack and suffers damage. What do we use? As a single sting upon the deals, can you use once per combat? Combat locust. Benefits as a targeted zone and multiple by 4. What do we use? This one. Warp Law, no. We're against 50 persuasion in the Inquisitor's command ability. It can be used once per combat. Which one momentum, burning bleeding, removed from all ads on a 5-star radius? No. 10% commerce. 10 commerce. Whenever the hero hits an enemy, deflection. Increases cogitator grants them something. Increased by their psi rating. Tech use. Imperium tech use. Toughness bonus after using Medicae. Interesting. Is this one that kills attack with the melee attack? All enemies in 2-star range suffer the willpower mental. This one would be like great for, yeah, so the Dragon Quest 11 doesn't allow that. Damn, bro, that's rough. Sounds kind of useless. I don't even like good ones available for her. Whenever the wearer deals damage with a heavy weapon to the enemy suffers 1 stack of perplexed. Can I give this to you? Fuck, I can't. Do I have like gloves I can give you?
My instincts tell me to refuse.
Bro, why are you so hard to equip things for? Like, you are genuinely really, really difficult to get gear for, man. Shit, dude. You're such a pain, man. You and your fucking... Goddamn, bro. You are a hassle to equip for, sir. I just want you to know that. I wish for you to know what a hassle you are. I want to go look at what I can get. 33 down, just shot. What have we got? 5 melter torpedoes. Interesting. 5 melter torpedoes with 27 damage warheads. So this one's like straight better than the one that I have. 4 and 5, so we'll take this one. 4, that's 84 versus 99. 419, 60 to 70. No, so we're just like we're looking down here now for everything. Everything down here is going to be the upgrade stuff. 13, 25 for the kinetics. 5 points of damage to the fore and aft. Something on the back. Interesting. So you kind of like want to be turning it around to back it up on them. Medium range lance dealing 91 to 105, which is better than what I have at the moment, but it's smaller range. It's not that much more is the thing. This one is not really an upgrade. 98% crit and 5% chance. So you're pretty much always going to crit. That's interesting, but I'm already going to almost always... Or you're almost always going to hit, but I almost already hit anyway. So it was immediately consumed, granting you 100 scrap. 400 scrap's not bad. 990 points for each sector. It's already higher. 15 speed. 9 points of damage on each side. That one's absolutely bonkers. I can't do anything. Cool. Fellowship of the Void. Yeah, neat. Do I have any tradables? No, I don't. Any tradables for you? Apparently, I have nothing for anybody. Very neat. Using running gun and wear against cover efficiency. Recommend an Inferno pistol shot. Wear against 20 tech use and 20 logic. They can also. I'll take this one. Why not? Why not, dude? Mass Pound Power Axe. Should we take this? See if we can give this to Ulfa. Let's see what we can give it. Ulfa. Ulfa, I think I might have a gift for you. Ulfa. Ulfa. I might have an axe. I do not have an axe for you. Wait, what? Oh. Well, that's fucking lame. What about this? What is this? It's 22 to 33. Who can use this? Do you want this? Serrated greatsword. Do you want this? You want this one? Precise bolter. That's the cargo. We'll give you. What do you want? What do you want? What can we give you? Some of these are really bad. Would you like this? Would you like this? There you go. There you go. Look at you. There you go. What the fuck are these doing in my inventory? That one I'm keeping. Shotgun goes in the inventory. Bone breaker mold though. I already have something that's like, oh, Jesus. Axe goes in the bin. Great sword goes in the bin. Lasgun, these go in the bin. Sword, these go in the bin. Sniper goes in the bin. Great swords. Where's that? Where's the one that I have down here? This one. Wasteland Twister. Goes in the bin now. I don't know if because this is like just leave it like that for now. Ghost Lasgun, I'm gonna keep it because it's got a funky name. You want cooler armor? No, alright. Alright, neat. Alright, where we going, boys? Where we dropping? Where we dropping, boys? I gotta go. So I found one new area that we can go to. It's this area up here. It's the only new place we have available that I can see on the map. Imperium doesn't count because that's not real. So is there any new area we can go to? But I don't have any. I can't go there easily. Is the thing. Oh, I started some projects too. Did you glass everything else? I glassed everything else. Yeah, sorry. So we were like trying to figure out what I was gonna pick from this set of things here. I can't actually like do some of these. So like this one was 5% damage to Xenos, which seems like it's useful. I don't really need this as the thing. So it's like, do I really wait until I have 35k with them? Or do I just get this so I can move on to some of these? Because the question is like, I need to check which ones... Because this one's either. This one's specifically this one, which is just like this one's whatever. And then this one's also kind of like whatever. So I'd probably like pick this one. The weapon that gives you is dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, it's just dog shit. So I'm kind of just like, well, why would I do this? Like this is just kind of like whatever, 1 AP and then that's staggered. You know, it's just like that's not really great. And then burning, toxic, and bleeding penalty to dodge. I don't know if this one's like, this one would be good on maybe like what's his face, but it's just like and I just like, because I want to move on to like these ones, because these ones are just like straight up free, and there's no oh well you can't do this one. They're just free stuff. And like this one seems great. All allies deal 10% damage to melter and plasma weapons. That's free 10% damage boost. And then the Great Fire leads into the one that I would like to do, which is this one, because this one seems interesting. But this one's also really great. So yeah. We are unsure. 12% dodge is like not bad. Also, this one was the one that we were kind of looking at, so I need Lightbringers, but I don't know where Lightbringers is the problem. So yeah. We started getting into like these ones, by the way. And these are like all free. So yeah. We'll do this one. Lightbringer. Who's got Lightbringer? Who's got Lightbringer? Lightbringer. So the thing is here, this one's only got space for 3 more projects. So you're gonna need one of these. It's like I don't really know what I want. Like I want this one. This one seems decent. That's 60,000 Imperial Navy stuff you need, which is ridiculous. This is 150 damage. Like this one's crazy. This one's like a warp drive, which I don't really need. And then this one's like a psi rating. As long as they're at full health, they deal damage, extra damage. Which, so I'm torn between 20% ranged damage and a great like side weapon, or just straight up crazy psycho stuff. I'm quite torn. I want to go with Sky Barrier. I think this is the one that I would like to go do. And I have Holy Ammunition, I believe. So I'd have to go for this one. I believe I have Holy Ammunition. Oh no, it's this one. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one then. So I need to go do that. And we're working on this one, so I get 20% damage against demons, which, you know, it stopped me from doing these two, but I don't think, like, this one's just whatever, and it's just a bunch of passive stats. And then this one's just, like, whatever, and then this one's just, like, charge, but I pretty much never use charge, so yeah, we're fine. And then there's this one, which I don't know if this one has Lightbringer. Somewhere has Lightbringer, but I don't know where. Someone has it somewhere. Oh. Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna go up here. Alright. We're gonna quick save because this is gonna go terribly for sure. Wait. A chaos space at the head of the cursed trader, a chaos space rune, followed by enraged demons. The spawn event for the storage bay that cannot be allowed to reach any populated area. Death will be exorbitant. Accuracy, military gear. This is funny. Blessed by holding against the goddess with lowest of battles without any fear or doubt. All right, well, let's go. Let's go fight Chaos Space Marine, boys. We ready? We ready to have a great time with another Chaos Space Marine and some demons? I think we are. I think we're ready for a great time. We're gonna have the best of times. The best of times. The best of times, it's the worst of times. Alright, oh, we're on like the opposite side of that tile set. This is gonna be interesting. Where are my things?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Oh, shit! Fuck. 3 bloodletters? Oh, 3 of them and the Space Marine. Oh, maybe I was a bit too... Oh, that's not actually too bad. I don't think we're not... okay.
What advice do you seek? At your beck and call.
We share a bond, but I will triumph.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Interesting. Okay, they're actually kind of like weak as shit. So, I'm not actually too worried.
That is not my destiny. But of course.
You're gonna come over here. Bro, we're clapping cheeks with these upgrades to Adira. Jesus Christ, Adira, calm down. You're not allowed to do them like that. Oh shit, he's behind us. Shit, he's behind us.
I am not your Xenos.
Shit. Okay, this is gonna be fun. See, I wonder if like all of this buff stacking is entirely necessary. Sometimes I do wonder.
I understand your intent. I hear you moving no more. I deal
Good
death
shit.
with my hands.
Alright, so Pascal, you're gonna go over here. You're gonna shoot this. Oh, come on! You miss him? You missed him. Pascal. My brother. My brother in Christ, Pascal. My brother in Christ, Pascal. Pascal, Pascal, Pascal.
Through chaos, I stride.
Alright, let's see how much we can do to these boys. Do you even have a warrant from the man to be trading like this? We do. We actually do. Surprisingly. And we leveled up, nice. We actually just recently got it. Smile. Alright.
I will try.
It's a bit of a waste. Heavy hitters are coming soon, so. I think what I'm gonna do is Pascal. You're gonna not miss this time, Pascal. You hear me? You hear me, Pascal? The Emperor would not be proud. The Emperor can eat my ass, just like this Chaos Marine is eating my ass. What the fuck? Alrightly, you are gonna come down here, sir. Alright, no you aren't gonna come down here. How much RAM do you have in your PC? 32. I can't hit him? Really? What the fuck? Well, this is fucked up.
Give me strength. I am a navigator.
Heretic? Damn, bro. That's crazy. I don't even think Abelard can, like, make it over to this guy.
I will do my duty.
Yo, Abelard, do you want to, like, fuck this guy up?
Victory is imminent.
That's the spirit, man. You gonna kill him?
Was it you, fair wear?
If I was playing PUBG, bro, you're such a fucking loser. Jesus Christ.
On it.
No one gives a fuck, dude. I'll be back tomorrow. Alright, man. You do that, bro.
But of
You do that, man. See you never. Did you figure out what BS was happening last time with that eternal struggle? No, actually I didn't. So what I had to do, that's what James was referencing. Too, and so I didn't actually explain what happened. So what happened was I had to basically redo that entire thing, and so I lived it out again, and the same thing happened, but for whatever reason, this time he actually just killed all of the people, and then he ran off. So I don't really know what I did differently, but he actually managed to land hits on them the second time around. And I haven't actually spoken to him yet, but yeah. So the interesting thing was you know, yeah, that it's just kind of funky. It was just kind of funky. Bro, I'm so over you, my guy. I am so over you. Go kill this man. Oh, come on. That was weird. It was indeed very weird. Oh, come on. That was it? That was nothing. All he has is a frag grenade. That's all he had? And I can't even, like, clean up the demons? I feel scammed. I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel pretty fucking scammed here. That wasn't hard. Bro, I melted them. What? I was cleaning house. What in the fuck? Any new places? That'll make them slightly easier. Interesting. An incredible find has been made on Falstone. A lost volume of St. Cephas's lost diary has been found during the restoration of his crypt. According to his records, the members of the Order of the Hammer were able to find the cryptoarch containing a relic of St. Cognatius, the Crucible. Cephas's writings on it are vague. They called it the sculptor and the transformer, granting a life and grace. The explorators have sent a delegation claiming the treasure. The heated dispute has been going on for many days. Techboost claims the privileges of the Adeptus Mechanicus obliged the Order of the Hammer to hand any sacred archaeotect over to them. Allegedly, the Crucible should be considered not as the personal belonging of the saint, but rather as a temporary possession entrusted into his care. The Order of the Hammer rejects this thesis, insisting that the right to care for the sacred object belongs to the Ecclesiarchy's cults, and since Cognatius was canonized, the Crucible should be regarded as a blessed relic, not archaeotect. Discussions have been happening now for more than 8 cycles without interruption. Both sides have provided more than 100 legal experts and have put forward around 4,000 theses, arguments, and testimonies. The Special Administratum Commission, comprised of 200 armed clerks, have arrived to pass a verdict and enforce the laws. Probably the largest religious dispute in the Expanse's history. If the explorers can prove that the Crucible is an archaeotech mechanism, not a relic, the Order should make a list of documented miracles connected to it, defend their case. The only is, fuck. Fueled by geothermal energy, it could turn away into a blooming garden. A way to launch it is yet to be found. Well, that fucking sucks, but I don't care. So, have fun with that one, man. Lightbringers. Oh, this one. A trader's warp currents can be made safer by sending pious patrols to help those in distress and by the lighting of warp beacons. Origin ability. For Promethium, I have 24, and Playsteel, I'll do that one. So do this one. Holy ammunition, I still can't quite do. Let me be honest. Hull another Unreal, we're gonna need more of that. What about this shit? What are we working on? Absolutely nothing. Cool. Alright, people and Frag Grenade Mark 16. Alrightly, what do we work on next? Profit Factor, Bastion. Oh, this one was like, I looked at this one. This one looked interesting. So, Transonic Emitter. Whenever the wearer attacks any target, a 5 silver radius around them with a ranged weapon, this attack deals bigger armor penetration. So I'm extremely torn on what to go for this one. So this is a really nice piece of armor for my Psyker. This one is a really nice piece of armor, or like piece of gear for like Abelard, my up close people. And then this is just a very, very fancy weapon. So I'm extremely torn. We have a fancy high damaging thing with a nice unique ability. Then we also have this one, which is great, and it gives me 20,000 ranking with these guys. Like this is really, really good. And then this is just like, this is alright. So this is like, it promotes both standing still and moving. Plus it gives you 20% dodge against ranged. So it's like, all of them, the unfortunate thing is you can only pick one. Because, yes, you gotta pick. You gotta choose, man. You gotta choose. And what would you pick, given the opportunity? That's the question. Because I don't know. I really don't know. I'll go the unique because it's unique. So this one I'm like, I'm interested in because it's like the shove's quite nice and I think it'll be good like later on. This one's also, I think this one's got the least impact, I think, to my characters. So this one's the one that I'm like, you know, it's good, but I think I could find probably better. I think the thing is with this one, the shove is probably going to be better later on. And this one comes with a nice, because this just comes with like 12,000, which is like decent, and all of this, which isn't really, you lose profit factor on this one and you gain on this one. And this one you just gain like a bunch of random shit that I don't really need, and you lose profit factor, which I have plenty, so I don't really care. But the this and this that I care about. And this is like, but it's interesting. But it's interesting. And this one could be good on a character that, but the thing is, I would have to use this on Abelard, and I don't know if I could. So I would have to be swapping him off of his thingies, or his melee stuff to use that. So I think Warbringer's probably the path we're going to be going. I think. Oh no. Co-conspirators is not personally not too long ago they skirted the mines deep in seems that heretics are trying to clear out the cave-ins that we used to ward off. Oh, by the way, so I did one of these off stream while I was like doing projects. I believe we got our first mention of Tyranids. I think. So they were talking about like chittering, crawling creatures, and I very much like thought that it was a little bit of an allusion to Tyranids, is what I thought it felt like. Because they were just talking about like crawling creatures that like just seem to swarm and stuff, and I was like, that sounds like Tyranids. And so I caused I I rounded up. I had them round up a bunch of heretics and stuff and criminals, strapped bombs to them, and I sent them into like jihad in the caves and blow themselves up to atone for their sins, because I thought that was a fair a fair thing to do. You had the choice to go and like just send in armies or just like blow the caves up, but I went the extra mile and I killed. Yeah. Let the rebels know that if they do not stop the riot, I will bomb them into submission. We'll give them. After hearing the stern words of the rogue trader, most of the convicts lowered their weapons and surrendered in horror. The wardens finished off the most rebellious and relentless convicts. The leaders of conspiracy, the cultists from the cult of the Final Dawn, are trapped in the mines. They've surrounded a strange, dark Xeno obelisk, covered with glyphs trying to awaken it from its slumber. The glyphs on it were similar to those that the mad convicts were drawing. The monstrous construction contained enough energy to tear the planet apart. By heroically disrupting the cultists' plan, the guards have disrupted the terrible machine. Instead of exploding, the obelisk emitted a blistering heatwave, melting itself and turning those around it to ash. Vabo 6 has been saved. Nice. This is another one where I'm like, I'm not really sure what to do. Excuse me. So this one's like another one where it's just like, this is kind of like whatever. Both of these are just shit, so you kind of want to go for this one. Because it's literally like, I don't care about half this stuff. Like 5 extractiums is literally whatever. Like this one is pathetic. So this one's like probably the one I would go for. Because it's just like, you get something of actual value out of it. You get a cute little melter shot that could come in clutch every now and then. This one is like whatever. You get infinite amounts of these, but it just melts armor, which is like Promethium, Profit Factor, Penal Battalion. Oh, I have no idea what to pick. Yeah, with the wearer performs a non-burst with a pistol that attack pushes him. That one seems terrible. Rogue turret against Int, Fellowship, and Willpower. That one seems great. And then Mastercrafted Claymore is like decent, but I feel like I'm once again gonna get power scaled by a shit ton because it's very. So I feel like this one for me is the best. Because this is literally just like, if the warrior kills the enemy with a pistol, they immediately reload it. Each pistol costs 5% crit chance. Each pistol reload. Like, it's great, but I hardly use pistols. This would be like really good on my Space Marine, but I don't think you'd be able to equip them. So it's like, what's the point of this? And this one's great, but I don't really use most of the stats. And this one's like, it's probably gonna get power crap. So it's like, well, what do I do? I'm really not sure. How many more have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 spaces left. What do we do? Oh, superior munitions, yeah. Playsteel, it's like kind of whatever. And adamantine, that's like decent, I guess. It's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I can actually get all of these, or one of these ones, and then get one of these ones. So, what do we want? See, this is another one of those ones where it's like, this is great, but it's 31 to 41, which is like, eh. You already need to have 55,000 to get this one, so 55,000 at that point, it'll just take you to 61k, and it's kind of just like, yeah. Alright. I guess. Mechanisms and phlogiston. I need more phlogiston. People, Promethium. Yeah, I'll take that one. Cava Gamma. What we got? Yeah, I'm really not sure. And we really need to like move this one forward for sure. All right, let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Known ships. Are those? They don't look like. They don't look like. Prometheum 7, we'll take some of that. Don't mind if I do. The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colors fascinates any who dare glance at it. The playful colored patterns appear in the vessel's augurs in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and the master helmsman, Ravor, asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. Not everyone manages to follow this advice, and some suffer from nausea and headaches. Alright, let's see what we're gonna come across here. They don't look like Necrons. I don't really recognize the design. But we're gonna go find out. I got into 2 space fights that I couldn't do, by the way. So just to give you a heads up, some have turned out to be really, really difficult. There were like 9 ships I had to deal with, so that was fun. That was great. That was thoroughly interesting. Very epic. The epic gamers.
You are going to do better with them. In this crude vessel.
Bloodied Claw Cruiser. What the fuck is that? Sigil Class Destroyer. What is that? Azutukari?
Emblazon our path.
Alright, so warp forward.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies. Send them into the cold void.
Beep boop.
Send their souls to the void.
I don't think I can hit any of them, fortunately. I think we should be able to do this. So if he goes and engages those, we might be alright. Shit. Alright, so
Eviscerate them.
beep boop. Alright, now we gotta shift over a little bit.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
I think this is probably a waste to use. Oh, come on. You can eat that shit. I believe in you. You're gonna eat that shit, come on. This one's gonna hurt though. Ooh. Come on, fight back, fight back, fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Good shit. Now turn around and fire again, maybe? Question mark? Uh-oh. I think I can get 3 squares forward, so I might be able to... Shit. I mean, not quite. Not quite. We'll hit this.
Dark void will erase their colors.
We'll jump forward. Restart shields. I can't quite hit anything. Hit this full health one. You're so... That's alright. They can die. We don't need to worry about them. These ones are gone because we'll pop the... We'll pop this. And then we'll smack them. Big boom. I don't know what you're asking. It's telling me to, like...
Charter course.
Alright, well, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna kill it with this anyway. Oh, I'm not gonna kill it with that? That's fucked up. That's fucked up right there, man. I want you to warp into the ships and unload. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're dead.
A worthy contribution to Lady Theodore's.
Nice. Good shit. What do we get? Ghost plates and a flicker field generator. Nice. No warping today, boys. We're doing numbers. We're doing numbers. I'm just gonna heal the ship a little bit. Let's go. Bit of healy beely, healy wheely. Healy wheely, legs no feely, and then what were the torpedoes that we got? We got these ones, right? 5 melted torpedoes with 27 damage. So this is just like a straight up upgrade to those ones, because these are 4. 5 for 27. Well, the ones we had before, this is like short burning melted torpedoes. Plasma torpedoes, melted torpedoes. Interesting. Alright, anyway, let's go explore this planet. See what we get. Get anything cool. Ooh, an excavation site, boys. Ooh, Heinrichs. It's for Heinrichs' quest. Well, you know what I'm not doing then, because I don't give a shit about you, Heinrichs. That can wait. That can wait, my guy. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, Heinrichs, I don't give 2 singular fucks. Only Navigator's talent and the tireless Vigilotech priests. Oh. Listen, we can, yeah. Alright, who's doing what? Echo of Rykad, interesting. Okay. There's seriously no more places for me to go. It's like the stuff doesn't open up because there's like all this area over here that we can't go to, and there's like all this area over here that we haven't been to yet. And I was expecting stuff to be opening up like over here soon, but that's alright. I also picked up a bunch of contracts too. What is this? Tycon's diplomacy. Prelate Tycon of the Order sits in messages that serves. So it gives me like a ton of thingy. It didn't cost me profit factor, it just had to be at a certain amount. It's an interesting one. Ruins of Death. Profit factor. See, this is when it says like profit factor cost is when I'm like, ah, I see. Let me not get this one then. See, these ones that cost like people I can do now because I've got like so many, I have so many people. Now it's gonna just be like, okay, well, we've got, now we can go back and I'll have less people. So we're gonna go through some of these. So this one was interesting. So I found, ooh, what is this? You consider them people, they're a resource. I found a ship that I absolutely tried to fight and I couldn't. So it was like, I forget, it was in one of those like triangle area type bullshits. And I could not, for the life of me, fight it. It was terrible. It was awful. And yeah, I tried to fight it and it was spooky stuff. The Torbia Maledicta. So where is this? Between Mortis, Latorium. Ah, yeah, it was here. It was here. I got absolutely shit on. It was like actually really, really depressing. I got absolutely obliterated. It was not a good, yeah. So we got all these quests that we gotta go do. I have no idea what this one means. And yeah. I wanna go do this one, but I don't know. It's something like this, I don't need it at the moment. And I don't really need much of this. So we're kind of like Cranach. Where the fuck is Cranach's down like here, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to go over there. So I'm like keeping an eye on to see if there's any like things that pop up to tell me there's new routes available to go to. Beep boop. And now we go back to here. Takes forever. But I don't have the... You can obviously like warp dangerously, but you'll end up with those fights and stuff, so... Echo of Rykad, alright. Let's go have a little bit of a trip down memory lane with an Echo of Rykad. That sounds like it's gonna be a great time. A void ship deformed by the arch enemy's dark power, formerly in charge of the Reichard Minoris, has burst into the system. Your subjects are terrified by this nightmarish. We will devour the gods together. Yeah. Good old Reichard. We will devour the gods together. It's that like rasp and the
Chaos paint the stars red.
Ah!
Emblazon our path.
Alright, how bad could this be? Looks like your ass about to get a pounding? Nah, dude.
Steer us to our target.
Fate has provided an opening.
As the incandescent beams scorch.
Oh, come on, dude. Watch this shit. Watch this shit, dude. We're about to go fucking off. This is why we saved it. This is what we save it for. Brutally murder them. Okay, that's not quite brutal, but alright. That'll do.
Macro cannons, annihilate them.
I think you scratched them. I think I scratched them too. But that's okay, because these boys, their shield dropped. 28, that's not alright. Okay, it's a 4 on. Okay, it's a 4 on 2. Alright. This could be worse. Ah, shit, they can do that stuff. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's worse now. It does appear to be, pretty worse. Alright.
Our future is bleak.
Why do they get to fire so much? What the fuck, dude? This is bad. Okay. Jesus Christ, how much do they get to do? This is fucked up right here. Are they throwing fireballs in space? We're so fucked. We're so fucked, dude. Alright, okay. Yeah, so that one's gonna be an interesting one. I think it's still doable. However, I'm gonna preface this with however. I'm not too sure. That's gonna be... I'm gonna save my ult then.
Emblazon our path. Unleash torment.
Alright, so we're gonna check this one. We're gonna
Eviscerate
hit it.
them.
And we're gonna hit it again.
Send them into the cold void.
Alright. Then we're gonna force that one to go over there. And we're gonna put a front shield on, because I think they're gonna fire this way. Ah! I was wrong. They're firing on me? Well, they'll be smacking the shield. Okay, this is... okay, this is gonna be a rough one. What? This one's crazy, dude. This one goes off. What the fuck? I'm not gonna shoot at me? This is ridiculous. They get so many turns. Bro. I gotta go through the fucking thing. God. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Alright. Kill everything. That's not quite everything, but okay, we'll take it.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
It's not quite everything. However,
Let destruction pour forth. Steer us to our target.
all right. Yeah, we are pretty much in danger. I figured I'd be able to. Oh my god. They're taking pot shots at the big cruiser, though. I respect that from a frigate. Like, when do I start getting more? Because there is no shot that I can be expected to like, fight against stuff like this. Because that's crazy shit right there. Yeah. This one's gonna be rough. Murder class cruiser. They get to fire this stuff. They get to fire so many things per turn. It's ridiculous. Is the thing.
Let the Empyrean guide us. Send
I think we're gonna have to unfortunately leave these boys to their dooms.
Send them into the void. Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
Fuck, man.
Unleash our wrath upon my
Ah, this one's gonna be rough. Alright. Let's see what we can eat. What can we do? What can we cook up? Alright, let's go touch the shield. The shield's eating damage. Eat some more damage. Nope. Alright, this one is quite ridiculous. This one is quite the ridiculous. Alright, we're saving that bad boy. We're saving that bad boy for later. That is not getting dealt with quite yet. That one is pretty obscene. That's... wow. I could do it if it was just the two ships, but the two ships plus the extra two is a little bit much for me, I think. Something tells me it's a little bit too much. Just, you know. Anything going on here? Anything fun stuff in these systems? I really need to like take a peek in some of these systems because I feel like there might be like ship fights or something going around. Oh hey, this guy's here. Oh yeah, I was supposed to come see this guy like ages ago. I completely forgot about him. Like, I actually completely sidelined this guy. I genuinely forgot he existed. Poor thing. Whoops, my bad. My bad, dude. My bad. My bad. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Oopsie daisies. Hee hee. Alright, what we oh shit, hello. Hello. She'll greet ya. She'll greet ya. What the fuck are you doing?
As it should be.
You got any stuff I can steal?
Seen, uncover my path.
Well, what are you doing? This man just bowed and moonwalked. Oh shit, hello. Retta. Your lordship, please excuse me. I don't really know your name. Right. Okay. Dispassionately, however, with a hint of disgust. Evidently, he does not even consider the possibility that replying to this creature's words could be anything other than heresy. Oh. Oh, they're just like junkers, basically. Oh. Sure. Sure, man. And some experience. Over in that corner there, we keep things that don't rightly understand or can't really use. You could send some people to check it out if you're like, clearly don't worry about it. You might send something useful. We're no eggheads, we're manual labor. They managed to make it fly on, like, yeah. Pascal's probably seething really hard. Yeah, he's gonna be hating this. He's gonna be hating, like, every inch of this shit. Because I just, like... We just hit it with a hammer and it worked. And he's over there being, like, delicately treating the machine spirit to the finest caviar it can possibly get and treating it with utmost respect. And they're just like, we hit it with hammer. And it fly. He's gonna be hating everything. You know, before we came here, tech priests have done their own bit of getting, ritualing, bound to the spirits and all that. A lot don't tend to leave a lot of valuables behind. Dude, you're gonna NTR him? I would never. I would never. I love Pascal, even if I'm kind of benching him a little bit. Even big people think too highly of themselves. Yeah? Let's say a ship hops into the warp someday and doesn't hop out of it in time. And around 1,000 years later, another gal like myself who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but the way the world works stays the same. We'll have a lot in life. Amusing, little monkey. Your life is shorter than a moth's. I'm gonna take your shit now. Don't mind me. What is this? Huh. You got any loot? Wait, so you've got absolutely nothing? You got nothing to offer me? I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Anything else? Locked container. Let's go.
I've read about this.
Oh. Need a key? What do you mean you need a key? We're gonna go hunting for a key now?
The premonition premonition runs true.
I guess we're gonna go key hunting then.
Over.
An access, you could obtain the codes to the safes by logging into the ship's cogitators. Okay, so where are the ship's cogitators? Ah, there they are. Pascal, do your thing.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, well... shit. This one? I gotta do some calibrations. Ooh, we love some calibrations. Where's Garrus Vicarian when you need him? I'll take your shit here. Hopefully that's provisions and you actually end up dying. Smile, you starved to death because I took your shit. Oh my god. These cogitators, man, I swear. Oh my god, really? Everything is broken. How does this ship function? It's literally like an orc ship. Somehow it just works.
Cass, tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Usually a colorful pandemonium, but now your colors have faded. Are you afraid of me, Idira? Or of what I might see in you?
Alright, chat. Can I kill these people? If what's inside this was not worth any effort whatsoever, can I murder this whole crew? That's actually not too bad. Violence is never the answer? Yeah, what if I did this? I don't even know if I'm going to be allowed to, so we're going to go find out.
My vow is to serve.
Am I not allowed to?
Running binaric override.
Man! Man, that's lame. They deserve to be shot. Oh, it's this way. Whoops. That was trash. That was trash. 0 to 10 wouldn't let me kill. No truer words have ever been spoken. Man, what's the point of even going there then? Like, they didn't do anything for me. They didn't give me anything. They gave me some shitty batteries and some experience. It's like, fuck, dude. Let's see if this is... I'm going to, like, random places. Dagonus. What's going on Dagonus? I got some grenades. Nice. What's going on? What's going on, man? Militia Navy. Ooh. Triumph over the Expanse. Ah, this is the one I wanted, by the way, chat. So this is what I was trying to get, but I couldn't do. So, I get 33% faster cooldowns on the ults. Every time you get into a fight, it gives you a third of it. And red warp routes always become orange. So from here on out, there are no more dangerous jumps. Very cool. We love to see this one. This one's great. That's the boy that I wanted. That be the boy. Can have a gamma. What do we got down here? Moving World, Sacred Flame. Archive of the Expanse. Holy Ammunition. Yeah, so this one just seems too good to pass up. This one just seems like it possibly, like you can't pass this one up. Like this one's great, But this one to me, plus this gun, this one to me is just like it's too good to not have. I think, personally. So might just be me though. You know? Might very well just be me. What is this? Oh my lord above. Jesus Christ. What are these again? Old on ZMLS gain 5 bonus to all the characteristics and skills. That one's like, that's decent. Reliquary 28 to 42. Ooh. 300% more pushing. All targets hit with the Thunder Hammer must pass an agility resistance test. This one's like mid. This one's mid as fuck. Like five stats is like great. This one though is crazy as fuck armor. When the wearer hits a criminal enemy, the enemy gains 1 stack of perplexed. Plus coercion deflection. Like that one's absolutely bonkers. This one's like pretty good too. This one's like a really nice weapon. I feel like you could probably still get, But the problem is that like it's collisions by the pushing. It's the collisions is the problem. So this is like really good. However, you have to like to make the most of it, you have to be pushing someone against something to get the extra like chain damage. So you'll do like a decent shove, but they won't go anywhere. You have to position them like against the, Places the false wonders. That one. More of those. Dark Sages, Capella Biologist. Dark Sages, Capella Biologist. Dark Sages. One of these two. Ah, here you go. We can do this one now. See, this is like, these medkits are great. You get like free medkits that gets rid of traumas, which is, this one's like really good because it's free trauma removal. However, I'm not going to use it in the middle of combat, so I'm going to take this one. This 5% extra Xeno damage is nice because I'm going to fight a lot of Xenos from here on out. So I'm assuming, because I haven't seen it, that they're just using Xenos as a non-humanoid blanket. Because it's not going to be like Xenos are only Drukhari. Because when we eventually come face to face with Necrons, Sexcrons, then I'm assuming they're just going to be under the bracket of Xenos, because they are by technicality, really. So that's what we're doing. Anything not human, exactly, yeah. Because it's like I don't think they're like specifying. Like this does more damage to like, because the like biology, I guess, of the two would be like different. So it's not like, oh, this is gonna do more damage to fleshy things and robotic, like super hard things. Still can't do anything with that. Because I don't think they're really getting into like the specifics of, okay, well, a las gun's gonna do more to this race, and this gun's gonna do more to this race type thing. I don't think, anyway. Kiava Gamma. Should we chat? Where is it this one? Where is the chat? Which planet was it again? had the 3 Chaos Marines. I think I'm going to give this another go now. I think we're ready to do the Chaos Marine fight now. Personally. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to take revenge for the Chaos Marine fight. I think so. I think we're at that point, we're just before level 40. I have a ton of upgrades. I do a lot of damage. I can take a lot of damage. I can AoE a lot of damage. I think we're ready for it. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think I'm ready for a difficult fight. Personally. Ooh, and we got our thingy upgrades. Oh my lordy. Lordy, this is... Alright, let's see. 125 points for kinetic. Take this one. Then 13, we'll take a new drive. Then we'll check this one. And we'll check this one. And we'll go to reputation, and we'll have absolutely nothing to trade him. Nice. Alright. What about in here? Toby pistol, 11 to 21. This is kind of like whatever. Ooh, yeah, what about this one? Reduces the chance of triggering psychic phenomena by 10%. If it's any psychic manifest, the wearer gains an additional 1 psi rating. So, I really need to pick this one up and try and get it to Adira. Yeah. Just about before, tech priests are fully human, and if in this, organs count as mutants, but not Xenos. Also remember that even Chaos Space Marines still count as human and demons. Demons are not classified as Xenos because of demon. It's been an interesting, yeah. So it's, I think they're kind of like, not like, I don't want to say messing with it, because it's, you know, still pretty on it, but yeah. I haven't seen any Ogrins yet, which is curious, but they've mentioned Ogrins, but we haven't seen any Ogrins. So it's like, calibrated heavy stubber. See, I don't think this is like bad, but it's just 3 to 6 damage, so I feel like it's bad. But I don't actually think it is. Stormbolter, 10 to 14. Volta expended. Where against 5 will perish turn their abilities affect an ally. This effect remains until the end of combat and stacks. Heavy Xenomesh. Poser Pants Sniper Rifle. We could give this one to somebody. Bane of Sorrow. What's this? Ooh, Drukari. Warp Surge. On the first round of combat, the wearer gains an additional attacks based on their psi rating. Red Crystal Staff. Explorators. Don't think I've upgraded. Oh my lord, there's actually quite a lot in here. Solar Staff. Oh shit, look at this one. Oh shit! Oh my lord! That's a fat upgrade. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm creaming my Pascalian pants. What's this? Allies with effect break their ranks gain 1 bonus to deflection for each one. So this is a crazy ass staff, by the way. This one's ridiculous. That is obscene. Right. What do we... What else do you have? Do you have anything? Nothing. Cool. So Pascal just got a fancy new chest piece. Alright, so what about you? Do you got anything? Cloak of Retribution. Wearer gains 50% damage against enemies that dealt damage to the wearer this round. Ooh, that's not bad. Yo, Pascal, we got a new drip for you, my guy. Look at that shit, dude. Holy, he's still wearing, chat, he's still wearing his, like, basic starter gear. I just want to, like, armor. So, to tech use. What's his tech use? 147. Okay, so he goes from 40% armor to 80% armor. And he goes, oh my god, dude. His armor, like, doubles. And he only loses 2 tech use. And then his shit costs basically nothing to reload now. Is it? Doesn't look any different though. It's like the thing. Some of the armor doesn't look. It's like it's just a different color. So it's just this bit here that changes, which is like a little bit disappointing. But he loses the sleeves. You can see more of that, which is like a little bit disappointing, but you know, we move. Was this one always here? Am I tripping? Was this always here? I thought it was just this one and this one. Am I tripping? Did he get an extra arm at some point? Was that one always there? I think it might have been, but... What is this one? Either way, that's a fat upgrade for him. So, we're having a great time. She needs better armor, for sure. Because this is like... Yeah. He is doing very, very well because he's got that extra toughness from that. She desperately needs that battle psycho armor, but I can't give her heavy armor yet. I'm on good shit. This one's really, really nice. She's on something decent. No, she's not. That's a lie. She needs new stuff. So anyway, we're gonna go upgrade. All right. So why is my shit still -5? Athletics 65, awareness 90, 50, commerce, demolition, logic, Imperium, Medicaid, persuasion, tech use, law. Let's go. Grim Portent. Let's go extra, ready to serve. And what do we got? Catch. Whenever the bounty hunter inflicts attacks an enemy that hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict the catch. The start of the bounty hunter's turn, this target suffers a stacking penalty to their armor and dodge. May range for the first time since the end of their turn, they automatically dodge and move 1. To the kill. Whenever the prey who's not being trailed is killed by an ally, they gain an extra turn. Bounty hunter's allies gain crit chance against enemies affected by prey, trailed, or immobilized. Whenever an enemy is killed with a crit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gains 2% damage. Okay. This one's probable. Declare the bounty kills an enemy. The bounty hunter's next attack will always crit. That one's very good. Color bold additionally removes deflection, willpower, and toughness. Where the prey deals damage to an ally. Bounty hunter's first crit grants armor pen. They gain 2 MP for each. Whenever the bounty hunter sells a crit for the first time around, they gain movement points. Press kill all enemies, have their agility reduced. Whenever an ally kills them, they gain half the thingies. Common stack is no heresy, imperial crit chance, and then Xenos and demonic creatures gain half of no heresy. How imperial world characters lore and lore are always 0. Yeah, we're gonna go with Hunting Surge. Pascal, what you got? Let's go Athletics, 50, Commerce, Logic, Xenos, Medicaid, Persuasion, Tech Use. We'll go Tech Use, even more. And that, Fires of the Forge. Can use Persuasion, Coercion, and Commerce based on Intelligence instead of Fellowship. This one's probably gonna be great. Skull gains ballistic skill and to dodge reduction. Clansburn Melter ranged ones. Skull's melee, machine spirit, that's very good. Exploit, prediction protocols, skirmish protocols, scanner. An additional servo skull that connects directly to persistence perception. Utility mechadendrite. Mechadendrite is equipped with all kinds of tools. See, I wonder if this one gives me an extra arm. That'd be kind of funny. All enemies do not have their line of sight. Tough the unsuspecting. Hit chance. Carmine Whisper. Damage effect by Death Whisper applies an additional 10 damage. Oyster Strike also reduces the dodge, direct damage, killing spree, leave no witness, enemy last, suffers lethal concentration, lethality heightens, 5, mortally effective. I want mortally effective on Eerily. So this is the one we're gonna go for on her, because she pretty much like permanently sits above 100 lethality, so... Esquive, I should say. Aiming protocols. I'll make sure I grab this on her before I forget. Athletics, awareness, carouse, conversion, commerce, demolition, logic, law, Medicaid, persuasion, tech use. We go extra awareness. Death Whisper. This one. Apply to her, because then she's gonna be able to like fire, hopefully, extra times. I'm hoping she's gonna be able to fire extra times. We give him extra toughness? No, fuck. Carouse, coercion, commerce, demolition, logic. Okay. We'll give him extra carousing. Hit an enemy with attack. This must Woopa. On defense. Priority target. Weathering bulwark. Will a walk rate now run to temporary wounds to allies? See, Rockcrete, the temporary wounds on Rockcrete seems pretty wild. I don't know if that applies to him too, though. What was this one? Provocation is hit by 1. Provocation. Meh, 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 meh. Yeah, well, let's go with Ferrocrete. Because that seems like it'd be useful. Ugh, this is like exhausting. 25, 75, 115. Probably go with commerce. Or you, course untraveled. You powers uses combat, they gain 2 perception at the end of combat. Whenever a creature in combat gains an extra turn. Enemy affected by the navigators for 10% resistance tests. Veil reduction. That one seems good. What's involvement? Stack a deck. Press advantage ignores cover and dodge. Yeah, let's go have a look. So this gains 1 for every allies are targeted by their abilities gain resistance, navigator powers at the end of combat. The effect stacks with every applied navigator ability. This one's like warp effects though. Enemies of the armor reduced. The production is increased by the devastating parameter of the staff, but does not stack. That seems decent. Then Adira, we're gonna work on you. Oh my god. Okay. Nearly there. Logic, Medicaid, Persuasion, Tech use. Athletics, Demolition, Logic, or we'll go Awareness, I guess. Age of Fate. Psycho's really crit chance, first crit one, man. It's nice dodge power of the Psycho. First dodge. Divination, Psychic power, an ally with an unnatural lux. When the ally suffers a crit, becomes a normal hit. Every time the Psycho deals mental damage from any source other than Aftershock, the target suffers half as much mental damage at the next turn. And if take damage from the Psycho suffer resistance tests. Any time the enemy becomes a target of a particular Psycho ability, this time this enemy suffers a 5 penalty to intelligence perception. Enemies become the target, Psycho's powers 5% dodge. After every 6 decent psychic powers with a Psycho, all enemies gain stacking to the end of combat. That one's very good. She's not quite up there. Every perils of the warp. Yeah, true. So, force weapons. Music Rock Act. These are all just thingy ones now. We're gonna go for one of the Psycho ones. Yeah, we'll go for Unnatural Luck, I think. I think that's a good one to have. I think that's a good one to have. I think that's a very good one to have. Because then it's just like free crit avoidance. I think. And free crit avoidance on paper seems decent, so we're gonna do that. Alright, what are we gonna do? Footfall or the world of Quetzaltemer. Path we lost. Solace, rat hunting the door. What other rumors have we got? We got anything fun? What is this one? Alstar. Crucible's great sculpting is underway. Fasteners being transformed right before the eyes of a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. Evidence the Crucible has also created humans. The mouth of the relic came several thousand people speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivated land, build houses, and production facilities with obedience, and in general have a remarkable range of skill and knowledge. However, it seems to people completely lack their own free will, and for this, the monks have named them the Touched. The tech priests who served the Crucible came upon birthing vents built into the relic. The machine is constantly growing new Touched within them. There is a split among the believers. They call it a miracle sent by the Emperor himself and want to quickly put the Touch to work. A part of the population is frightened of the soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand that planet's learned men intervene in the great and find a way to stop them. They're born, which means they please the Emperor with their right to people of arrange a public ceremony of Tancia to initiate what do you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from these Touch? They are so obedient, they'll make fine troops. Sign a law commander of each squad and keep an eye on these strange people will turn from a threat into a mighty defender of the Imperium. Which are high probability manufacturing failure when Crucis sacred process. They're going to dispose of the finished batch. No, I'm going to go with the Ulfars, actually. Do not resist any fan fate nor any other for matter. They were not particularly skilled at warfare, but they were obedient, dutiful, and most importantly, indifferent to their own deaths. Soon, the first regiments were taken to orbit on void ships and dispatched to other areas of the Protectorate, as well as the Rogue Trader's own flagship. Hey! Now we have cannon fodder, boys. We've got cannon fodder. Hell yeah. Arbitrator Solomon Veer's armor. I really want this though. It looks cool. 85% too. Oh my lord. This one I don't care for. Praising the Muses. I want this, chat. I'm sorry, but I want that. 5, the stats is like great and all. +5 stats is like, that's great. It could end up being like really, really handy, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. Do we really need it? Do we really need it, boys? Do we really need it? And this one is also really nice. The base damage is pretty good, but it requires you to knock someone into something. So we're gonna go looking for Praising the Muses. Where is Praising the Muses? Praising the Muses. Ah, it's this one. Easy enough to do. Mabos. After Xenos. Yeah, we'll do that one. Why not? Yeah, why not? I could stand to lose a bit of profit factor. Ooh. Well, Captain, there's an active sabotage. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivated a pack of schismaticals at the bowels of the manufactoriums and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden we almost lost all the workshops, but we had some help. Some entities, already been called Data Angels, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schismaticals. Now there's a fierce struggle taking place all over the planet. The new sphere of the world is boiling. It will be done. Hey, let's go, boys. Hordes of data spirits have been tech exorcised and exterminated. The afflicted actors and purged and restored. The tech priests are given praise to the honest protecting their production element. The data has retreated into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah only to guess at who or what these beings were. Profit factor, and we got a decent enough thing. Archive of the expense, boys. Alright, we're ready for this big boy one. No, we're not. Fuck. Holy ammunition. Explorators and explorators. Holy ammunition. Who has holy ammunition? Who's got holy ammunition, boys? Where's my holy ammunition? Where's my holy ammunition, boys? Have a holy hand grenade if that helps? Thanks, that actually does help. That would actually be really, really nice. Holy ammunition. This one requires 50,000 reputation with the Drusians. Alright, well that's a bit fucking greedy. Jesus Christ, sir. Calm your ass down. Don't quite think you're gonna be getting that one, man. You got anything fun here? What's this ice planet? I don't remember what this ice planet was. There's still some places I gotta go back to. I think this is just like a normal planet. I don't think there's anything funky going on here. 5 Promethium. Oh, it's hit. Alright, chat. Yeah, boys. Who's ready for some... This one's gonna be a good one. We're committing to this one. We're committing to this one. We're committing. We are so committing. We are so ready to commit.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
The whispers told me a secret.
We are committed.
Perfection. I am not afraid to embrace the revelations.
I align my path with yours, for now.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Someone else can do this. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart.
Does
Figuratively
it?
speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
The absurdity
Shit.
of your struggle amuses me.
Ban none of them. Will do. Was that you?
All right.
Or
All right. So
will do. On it.
put that there. All right. Let's see. Can I? Can't hit any of them. Can I hit this though? Is the question. Nah, I can't quite hit the Hellbrute. I post up here though.
Just designate a target.
Now the question, the question, all right, so we're gonna post up here. I think yeah, we'll see if we can hit this boy.
Serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
All right. This is like so fucking little damage.
Ancestors guide.
Jesus, man.
This tedium is beneath me.
That's fucked up.
Oh, my ears.
Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Oh, well. Isn't he supposed to be immune to this with the thing that I had on him? Interesting. Curious.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright, so pop that there.
Me?
I wonder if I can, hang on, let me,
Anything is.
let's see. Is that even, did that even, alright. That's fine.
One step closer.
He's stunned for the turn, interesting enough.
I will triumph. Purpose guides me.
Alright, you need to not get absolutely bodied by this, so. Lagging too, Jesus fuck. Hit this.
Guides me. I will delight my masters with your demise.
Alright, so mark this boy.
Closer.
Mark this boy. Damn. Okay, sir. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's the one that's immune. Idira is somehow alive, bro. I don't even want to, like... I don't even want to, like, question it. I don't want to question it. She survived that somehow. He literally survived on 1 HP. He's such a fucking absolute monstrosity.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Alright, now heal this bitch up.
Shutdown is premature.
I owe you one.